Some can move you, it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a God in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. I'll walk around a mile in your shoes. If you won't be afraid to lend me yours to use, and hold your tongue before you accuse a friend for cheating if you lose. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ed McKinsey and I'm welcoming you to the 61st episode of Colossal Championship Wrestling Titans here in Season 3, and we're kicking off with the Men's First Blood Championship on the line. It's scheduled for one bleed, and we are going to see who the challenger is right now. The open challenge thrown out by Furman, and oh dear lord, he's got a very tough first defense here. As Buckwheat of Destin makes his way down the aisle. Let me just double check the fact. No, he's not one of the suspended ones. Good. I thought I'd just double check that fact, but Buckwheat, he's one of the members of Destin who are still allowed to be around right now. Paulo and Hank aren't. They got suspended after jumping Joseph Anarchy. Ow, my faces, but congrats on your first. Here comes the Men's First Blood Champion. The soft-spoken assassin looking to earn his first successful defense of his championship. I'm just here. Just quickly doing a message somebody. Oh, I need to update the championship. Forgot about that. Whoopsie. I did the champions wall, but not the championship. Oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors. First to my right, the challenger, fighting at the red corner, representing Destin. He is the country wrestle killer, Buckwheat. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, fighting at the blue corner. He is your current reigning and defending CCW Men's First Blood Champion, the soft-spoken assassin, Furman. Yeah, that is what they're fighting for, referee Drake Henry. No, not. Neither men's or women's First Blood Championships have made their way to Destin. The randomizer decreed that Furman would defend against Buckwheat here. Of course, the Wick does have a rematch clause for this championship, so he's looming over the proceedings, as it were. But deep submission locked in here. Now, of course, submission does not matter in this particular context. Now that could be what we see. The country of Esu Killer against the soft-spoken assassin. And definitely alternate sides of the same coin. With absolute killers, decimators inside that ring, but you could see the assassin taking down a killer, or the killer taking down an assassin, making one another bleed. Went for the Tope on low. Well, not Tope on low, the Tope Tomiko. No such luck. Ducked down. Floating through for the neck breaker. This is our first show of the live recording. We're going to be doing at least 2, and depending on time, we could very well get up to 3. But the first bit of weaponry being introduced by the champion. Light tube. Oh, tried to smash it over the face, but gets it slapped out of his hand. And now the whip sends him off the ropes flying. Oh, Japanese style arm drag. Furman crawling up to his feet, gets caught the chop, then a forearm, a punch, another chop, collapsing into the corner. Buckwheat with the light tube. Oh god, just not even swinging it, just jabbing it into the sternum of Furman. And then the cannonball sent on in the corner. Also welcome in Snap and Lewis, just in case. Oh god, the springboard moonsault putting down the champion is stomped to the face. Buckwheat has really just changed the tempo. That bit of brutality with that light tube, but oh god, DDT then. Rolling across the glass tube to create some distance, but not enough made because Buckwheat back on the attack super kick. Destin's newest member, I would say. Putting some work here. Tombstone. You can see though, kept up by Furman. Buckwheat starting to flag. His stamina spent, whereas Furman just keeping up to his feet after the tombstone. He's still rearing to go, and another light tube this time across the knee of Buckwheat, and now stomps the ankle on the other side. Buckwheat's stamina leaving a lot to be desired right now. That could cost him a championship here as he gets just swung out and flattened on the face. Up to the second rope, looking for something here is Furman. Deep arm drag. Oh my lord. Springboard cross. This is into that lariat. Up to the top rope. Furman climbs. Oh my god. The moonsault into mushroom stomp. Moonshroom stomp. Christ. Off the ropes, no. Puts the brakes on, deciding instead for a different course of action. Just punching him in the back of the head. Springboard. Gladiator. Furman is just picking apart Buckwheat at the moment. This could be it. That it is. Now off the ropes. Elbow drop for good measure. Furman retaining. He says, whoever's next, you best be ready to step up. A successful first defense there by Furman. Did not let his offensive onslaught that he faced get in the way of his plan. The soft-spoken assassin got caught with a tombstone, but kept up after it, and deep arm drag onto the steel lariat onto tube remnants. This here absolutely weakening the resolve of Buckwheat. Was not really able to fight back after that, and then gets caught with another moonsault springboard lariat off the ropes. The elbow drop after he busted him open, but it was the boot along the face that drew the blood, and still men's first blood champion. It's Vermin. He is set to defend that championship every single appearance he has from here on out. Every single Titans left in season 3 of CCW, so just need to add a victory there. Huzzah! We added a victory. Now we continue on to our next contest, just a regular old singles competition. So we see the high-flying misfit Iggy Warp set for some singles competition against good old Ghostman. Can spook him, eh? Welcome in, Moira. How you doing? Oh, hey, that's nice of you. Very, very nice. Giving Snap a sub, gifting it and all. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, cutting rings way down, now fighting out of the red corner, winging tonight at 220 pounds. Yes, the high fly misfit, Iggy Warp. High fly misfit, one of the CCW originals, as odd as it may be to say about Season 2 competitors, but since Season 1 is naught but a distant memory, only a couple bits of lost media. It's entirely lost media, Season 2. There's a couple clips on this channel, but that is of loading screens and of Coil Brody sending Star, the artist currently known as Darren Murphy, flying off a ladder the inside the ring to a ladder that was set up bridged across the apron and a ringside barricade. That's the only footage we have of Season 1. We have no clue about who champions were, but never mind that, because here comes his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, coming to the ring by and representing the Black Chapel, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 205 pounds. He is Logan Drake Industries Limited's Sky Demon, Ghostman. Well, Ghostman is here and entering the ring. The Black Chapel. Rumor has it that their contract with Logan Drake on the outside may very well be up in the not too distant future, but we'll see how that progresses. So Sky Demon is set for singles competition here against Iggy Warp. Of course, a temporary alliance of sorts occurred between them near the beginning of the season, after I believe Jared Wolf was eliminated from the men's First Blood Championship match that himself and Ghostman were both involved in. Logan Drake stuck by ringside. Oh, double springboard, moonsault, no, out the way, Iggy Warp. This is going to be a high-flying contest, folks. Sky Demon and high-flying Misfit both love to take to the air. But Logan Drake stuck around once his man was eliminated from that First Blood Championship match. And he just sidled up to Severus Crowley and Onyx at ringside, started discussing business with them. They had an open ear to the idea and managed to see the powers that be have a contest that included Black Chapel aligning with his own forces in the hopes of pursuing a championship opportunity. Now, oh god, knee driven into the face. Springboard frog splash. Thereby, Ghost Main to Iggy Warp. Standing shooting star press and the ref count here, what? But only the one from Earl David. There's also rumours that Fred Gondrol is evaluating the state of our officiating here in CCW, whatever that means. It's been interesting trying to hear the gossip around these CCW offices as, oh my god, uppercut to the back of the head and Ghostman's face bouncing horrifically off the apron. As Iggy warps up on the top rope, the refs stopped the count and Iggy tried to turn around but Ghostman too quick for him. Oh god, just slamming him down. From the top, kick to the midsection and Iggy says, bring it. Oh my lord, these two are just going to uncork bombs. Oh, punch, slap to the air, boxing him. Jab caught, punch, palm strike, chop caught, punch, punch. Shaking his head free of the cobwebs and then the lariat puts him on his back. Big lariat. And bit atomic drop, and now gonna double leg drop. Oh, straight down the middle drop kick when he sits up in pain. Iggy Warp, cheeky strategy. Ref doesn't care. 1, 2, kick out. Oh my. I should off the ropes. Duck down. Twisting neck breaker. Ooh, the ringboard's into the leg drop across the throat, and that could cut off the circulation. Ref count in 1, but only the 1. Desperation kick out really by Ghostmate. Does not want to be defeated so easily here by Iggy Warp, but they are both formidable competitors, both capable of astounding feats of agility, and Iggy Warp about to prove that to be the case. Just dive and splash. Excuse me. Crashing down onto the sternum of Ghostman there, and bloody well done. Now the high-flying Misfit has done it here tonight, defeating Ghostman singles competition. It's always curious to see how similar competitors, at least in terms of ability, will fare when they face off against one another. Iggy Warp able to claim his 10th victory here tonight at the expense of Ghostman. who is still 16-14, so 30 matches Ghostmane's had, and he's won the majority. It's not doing bad at all. We move on to some tag team competition from there. Minoru Takayama will be the official for this one. As we... No. There we go. Here we go. As Section 103 set to fight against the Battleflies. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team bout and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, going to make their way down, they are fighting at the red corner, the team of the visionary Matt Styles and Prince Aqua. Section 103. 469 pounds between these two men. They are looking to put it good work in effect here. Of course, Prince Aqua was fired from ATWE for a brief period of time after losing the best of 7 series against Senecan High, but not long after it, he was brought back alongside Matt Styles in the Tag Team Championship Tournament, which saw him reinstated to ATWE. He also competes here occasionally in CCW, and this here is a fight that these four have had before. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, currently their way down, now fighting at the blue corner, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 443 pounds, the team of North and team of White, the Battleflies. Now the Battleflies, last time they fought Section 103, I do believe they picked up the victory. Trying to find that matchup on my list. Here we go. Oh, tripping him up, rolling him. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to find this match because I know it happened at some point. We're going back. Or I'm pretty sure this has happened at some point. You know what? This actually may be the first time between these two teams. Oh wait, no, it's not. Found it. Yeah, all the way back on episode 6 of the season. So 55 episodes later, we find ourselves battling again. That time the Battleflies won. And Irish whip to the blue corner we go. The Battleflies making a tag, and here comes Simo White, of course. Hirai Shimoto still feeling the after effects of Simo White in the tag title contest for the World Class Tag Team Championships. And speaking of those Tag Team Championships, they were put on the line over in ATWE. Episode number 40 of Live, just this week prior, where It was championship versus championship, stagnation versus the Sacktown Outlaws. Well, considering the Champions Wall in the background is still fully up to date, I think you know who the current ATWE World Tag Team Champions are. And oh god, snapping back into the submission. Bridging. Let's go, but that is Styles. He realized he was getting more here than he was getting face, which doesn't necessarily work well if you're trying to tap someone out. Midsection kick. Big power bomb. And big tag out. Simo is let North back in. Styles is taunting to the Titantron. And it's going to pay dearly for it. Off the ropes he gets sent. Oh, snapping in for that slam. Leg hook deep. Kick out at one. Oh, Lord. Forearms. Oh, God, just shoved into the turnbuckle. Now, kick. Tag out. Here comes Aqua. Double Irish whip. Double whip. Toss. And then, oh, dueling kicks to front and back. But the kip up gets drop kicked into the ref. Oh, my Lord. Okay, Takayama's back on his feet, luckily, but... Oh, God, poison right on the concrete! Oh, my God. North's neck may be in a state of bother. Thanks to that. This may be the last we see of North this season if something like that happens again. Hopefully they can get back up on their feet. They look a bit woozy. They're taking their steps slowly. Matt Styles legal now, and oh, they're begging off Matt Styles, and oh, into the referee. Tried to take advantage of Matt Styles being a bit generous, and oh god, powerbomb to the knees. 1, 2, kick out by North, but North, they tried to be cheeky. They tried to hammer it up a bit how injured they were, and now they're going to get caught with the Styles clash. Head to the van. 1, broken up by Simo. Off the rope's going to drop the knee. He's really trying to bust them open, but they're not going to bleed at this point in time. Floating him over. Picking him up. Slamming him down. Powerbomb, man. Final flash. No. Across the face. Leg hook deep. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder driven in. God. That poison run on the concrete is nasty, nasty work. Tried to take advantage of Matt Styles, showing a bit of mercy when they returned to the ring. They begged off Styles, and then they tried to attack him immediately. He'd been sporting. He was like, okay, sure, fine. You take out. Oh, you take a minute to recover from the poison run. It was a bit brutal by Prince Aqua. But then they tried to attack him immediately, taking advantage of the goodwill that Matt Styles was affording them, and they were punished for it, that's for sure. I think they were knocked out here. Their mouth was moving, but the lights were not on. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. Section 103. Now they got their win back. Prince Aqua managing to do some damage in that one. Now we move on to a triple threat, where we need to actually set the weapons because, yeah. No, not ladder, table. How fine. And who else was it? Ah, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, currently making our way down, now fighting at the red corner, weighing in tonight at 131 pounds, Kid Ryan. Now she's former women's first blood champion. The brief bump in the road of Kayla Turner's just dominance of the division since she joined it, really. Busted open all 5 women in the last blood match that saw her win the championship in the first place. Went on a tear, earning 4 defenses in the first reign. Wasn't able to defeat Kid Wright first time of asking, but made her bleed in the end. It's gone on to defend it 4 more times subsequently, has Kayla Turner, but another former First Blood champion, this time in the men's division. He put on quite some entertaining contests in that division, but tonight we won't be seeing blood anymore, at least not in this match. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second competitor, currently makes his way down, now fighting out of the neutral corner, weighing in tonight at 240 pounds, El Jaguar Dorado. He's not a violent man, he just excels at violence. He saw at the top of the ramp, he'll do it before he enters the ring properly itself. He says his prayers for absolution, he'll be absolved of the sins that he's about to have to commit. Does this job not because he wants to, not because he relishes in it, but because he's good at it. It puts food on the table for himself and his family. Where is... Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third competitor, currently makes his way down, now fighting at the blue corner, weighing tonight at 300 pounds. All hail Jamie Shepard! one of the former members of LDI Unlimited, was kicked to the curb, metaphorically, but quite literally. He had the brakes beat off him by Taron, and then his tag partner Smash Barnett joining in on the fray at the behest of Taron. He's not overly bounced back since, as Jamie Shepherd. He's looking to prove he's still as dangerous as ever here tonight. Making his way up the stairs. Just a scary glint in his eyes. But that's promising pain and suffering for his opponents. They have something that he's not, that former First Blood champions. Because he is a former ATWE hardcore champion. Here we go. Kid Riot, El Jaguar Dorado, Jamie Shepherd. Triple threat contest, one fall to a finish. Here we go. Two former First Blood champs. Immediately locking horns, so to speak. Springboard moonsault, taking them both down. 2-for-1 special for Kid Riot. Into the pin, immediately trying to steal a victory. Jamie Shepherd not going to let that happen though. Always lock a blind, Irish whip now to the neutral corner. Kick to the chest, another, and El Jaguar Dorado misjudging the distance. Went for that cross body from the springboard, but uppercut puts down Shepherd. Now, stops the hand, and again. Third time to be sure. Kick to the leg, trying to chop down El Jaguar Dorado, and did enough work that the drop kick fell. Golden Jaguar, slides in, sweeps the leg out. Tripping Kid Riot, sends her flying off the ropes. Headbutt. Leg hooked off the headbutt. This could be a steal. That's a one kicked out by Kid Riot. Jaguar Dorado. Oh god, just stomping away. They're tangled up amongst one another, his opponents. Jumps in with the kick off the ropes. Hip attack. Now, over to the corner. Waiting for the snake eyes, but chop block instead. Kid Riot slips out the way. Springboard, cross body to the leg. Just coming crashing down and rolls out the way of El Jaguar Dorado's first attempt. Springboard, double spring, crossbody. Dorado is flying tonight. And uppercut by Kid Riot. Hung out to dry. Light tube introduced by Jamie Shepherd, and he's gonna swing it. Crucifix. Oh god. Back of the head, El Jaguar Dorado catching one end of it, lost the back of Kid Riot, caught the other. Smashing a light tube across both his opponents. Now Shepherd just pacing inside the ring, waiting for someone to dare enter it with him. Another light tube grabbed by Kid Riot, and she's gonna swing it across the face of Dorado. Super kick. And everybody on the outside, on their feet. Double axe handle. Catched. Caught. They caught him and now throw him into the barricade. Fred liner on the concrete, onto the shards of the light tube. There's the steps now. Tried to send Shepherd, but he got the brakes on. Fireman's carry. God, knee to face. German suplex, spiking the Jaguar on his neck. Running around at ringside and Kid Riot evaluating her options. Cue in the hands of Jaguar Dorado. Jaguar Dorado not able to swing it before he gets sent flying into the steps again. Battling on the outside now. Jamie Shepherd. Oh God! Hugh! That's enough, says Shepherd. With Hugh, Kid Riot joining them on the outside. Dropkick to the back of Shepherd, but it paused them just long enough for Jaguar Dorado to escape, and now they've worked together to put down Jamie. Are they going to return to the ring? Well, Kid Riot does. Jamie Shepherd following her. Getting sent on a bit of a rope-a-dope, and the mind games are working. Oh! Ryan Dorado seemingly teaming up here against Jamie Shepherd. Oh, chopping down the Jaguar now. Oh, what a kick! The power of Jamie Shepherd proven to his advantage in this one. Oh, God! Take him off! Got Dorado up. Crashing down on the apron, then collapsing onto the table. Into the steps, nobody goes. High kick, chop. Midsection, again, double kick. Into the steps. Uh-oh. Wrong time and place for that. We return to the ring now. It's just brutality between these folks. Suplex a third light tube. Oh, you're stolen, swung it across his midsection, and now Harakarana sends Shepherd flying into the ropes. Dorado getting out the way for the 6, 1, 9. Oh my lord, they're trying their best to just neutralize him. Kicks, catching him on the legs. Oh god, what a crossbody! Right collapsing to the outside of the ring. Lariat sends Shepherd out there too, and Dorado, I think he's gonna fly, you know. Off the ropes, top back on, hello! Kid Riot asking the crowd what they think. They chant, "This is awesome" in response. Now she, I thought she was going to fly as well, but she saw Dorado moving out the way. Changed her flight plans, and oh god, a headbutt. You see Jamie Shepherd starting to try and shake the cobwebs loose. He's been targeted a lot in this one, but fortunately for him, no pinfalls attempted on him. These two fight on the outside. Harakarana. Shepherd up top. Oh, he got lucky. He landed safely, because that could have been it for his career if he wasn't careful then. Ushigoroshi on the outside. Steel chair. Been wedged perhaps in the corner. No. Steel steps. Uh-oh. Put them down. Slap the chair out the hands. Knee lift. Kick. Back elbow. Chops him down. Oh, knee into the side of the head. Loud out. Run starter stir. Flying in, double headbutt. Stuns them both. And now, into the steps. Oh, God! The head into the barricade, the ass into the steps, being split asunder. Oh, my lord. Oh, Jaguar Dorado. How rude. Punch to the back of the head, and now collapsing down. Those steel steps up. Proven useful for these competitors. And Jamie Shepherd about to change his mind, actually. I thought he was about to throw those steps at someone. Runs through with the knee, though, almost taking Wright's face off. And still, though, he's got a lot of damage he's taken on as Jamie Shepherd. Oh god, a guitar just thrown in the face of Shepherd by El Jaguar Dorado, who's picking up a table whilst Wright has a chair. Table beats chair. Oh my lord, just use the table to send the chair flying into Wright's own face. Then falling through with the table itself, but chair on the outside. Steer has been slid into the ring as the table's getting set up, perhaps. Oh, punched out the hands of Dorado. That is landed dangerously. Oh my lord! TKO! Ow, Hakarana, you got a pin. Dorado, right? I don't know if she saw what just happened. Stomped the back of the knee. Dorado up to his feet. Kick, kick, high kick. Crucifix. In the corner, Dorado pulling himself up, and he's going to get caught. The knife floats her out. Elbow. 619. Springboards. Oh my god, double springboard. Shepherd caught Dorado. Right caught Shepherd. Soon star press. One. Storms the back of the head. Oh lord. Double, triple, springboard. Drop kick to the side of the head. Dorado could be out. That caught him right on the side of the head. 1, 2, 3. Chaotic ends to that one. A violent one as well, for that matter, but these three fall all around ringside, fall up and down the entire length of that canvas, the squared circle fully explored by these three. Kid Wright able to steal the victory. At the end of the match, it could have gone any which way, but Jamie Shepherd got caught with one too many moves in the end. El Jaguar Dorado not able to kick out. Jamie Shepherd not able to break the pin. Or vice versa. There it is. Springboard by Jamie Shepherd. Springboard to Jamie Shepherd by Kid Wright. Tried the shooting star press for the pin, went for the super kick, but Dorado gets put down with a nasty drop kick to the side of the head. Welcome in, Key. Kid Wright emerging victorious here. And you see that just collapsing into the ropes. I do not blame her. That was a hard-fought battle between those three competitors. Well, I guess the only way to continue is by continuing, so let us head now to a tag team contest. Last Salute are set for competition against fellow former champions, the ones that dethroned him in the first place. Caleb Adams, Blake Bishop. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team bout, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, currently making their way down, now fighting Out of the red corner, winghead tonight. At a total combined weight of 399 pounds, Jacques Marie Fred Fulgor. Salud! Well, they have arrived. Looking to get back into winning ways. They did defeat the former CCW World, the former ATWE World Tag Team Champions. Stacktown Outlaws, their last appearance. If they're able to defeat the former World Class Tag Team Champions, maybe they could argue for a shot at the titles. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents. Currently making their way down now, fighting out of the blue corner, winging tonight at a total combined weight of 456 pounds. Blake Bishop, Caleb Adams. These lads. Team of two. First ever CCW Triple Crown. And Blake Bishop has held men's first blood, the World Heavyweight and World Class Tag Team Championships. The only person to hold 3 belts of CCW origin. Of course, technically Triple Crown was first achieved by Sippy, the Marshall Mayhem Men's First Blood and World Class Tag Team Championship. Then by Lucia Belova with the World Trios, Openweight and World Class Tag Team Championship. But of just CCW exclusive belts and championships, that honor, that prestige goes to Blake Bishop. Oh god. Springboard. Oh, doesn't quite make the distance. And Blake and Fred Fulgor meeting for the first time in a standard tag match. Of course, they were both against the Yardie Boys when Bishop and Adams won the titles from La Salute. But this time, the first match where there are actual tags involved. Blake Bishop has issues with people named Fred. Our CEO was the one that gaslit him out of the Valor Club. Played on Bishop's insecurities, and Blake has seemed to thrive since leaving Valor Club. One does have to wonder if it could have been more. Oh god, what a flying maneuver that was. Punches the side of the face and now slams his face off the mat. Only one championship away from getting the CCW Grand Slam is Bishop. Oh god, DDT on the apron, busting open Fred Fulgor. And then senton on the outside. The only championship that he can claim that he hasn't in CCW is the Openweight, which is currently held by the ambiguous Savage Angus Wyatt, who is set to defend that title against Breen at Twitchamania over in ATWE. And I have breaking news. We have determined, well, the powers that be have determined what the match type will be for the CCW Openweight Championship at ATWE Twitchamania. And that will be defended in a 2 out of 3 Falls Count Anywhere contest between Angus Wyatt and Breen. So the big boys are going to play, and oh my lord, powerbomb by Blake Bishop. Looking to be a stacked card, Twitchamania. Of course, there will be the ATWE Revolution Championship ladder match, where our very own CCW Women's First Blood champion Kayla will be fighting against 7 other women to become the new Revolution champion. And of course, if she gets busted open by any of her opponents, the championship will change hands. So it'll be a match to keep a close eye on if you are a CCW fan. And then of course, T-Dog will be challenging last night for the Marshall Mayhem Championship. Mr. Marshall Mayhem versus the Marshall Mayhem champion inside Scrap Trap in a Marshall Mayhem contest for the Marshall Mayhem Championship. There's a lot of mayhem with how many times I've said Marshall Mayhem. in such a short span of time. ATWE's Hardcore Championship is going to be online. All of the ATWE belts are on the line, as well as the World Trios Championship. Well, there'll be 8 people in the match, so 7 opponents. Yeah. Kayla Turner. Yeah. Demolition Dollhouse set to defend the World Trios Championships against a as of yet unannounced team. We'll find out who it is on the night, probably. And then Joseph Anarchy, Darren Murphy will challenge Stagnation for the ATWE World Tag Team Championship. And we'll be seeing a preview of that match in our main event of episode 61 here, when Joseph Anarchy and Kirai Shimoto are facing off 1-on-1. But Fishner Driver to Jacques Maury, but curiously not going for the pin. And to be honest, quite wise, because Maury back on his feet already. And just jabbing him with the strikes. Trying to cut him down. And down he's been cut. Stomping away on Bishop. Of course, Deshaun Walker called out Brittany. And will be defending his Intercontinental Championship against her. Silver Silver challenging Junbia Tatuya for the Women's World Championship of ATWE. And the main event will see Daydreamer versus the Conqueror for his World Championship of ATWE. Lots of action to occur over in ATWE, and I'm looking forward to seeing Twitch Mania, the end of the ATWE stay in the 25 era. Season's no longer a thing for our brother company, but Season 3 will wrap up after episode 64. Then we will head to Conquer, Carolina, both north and south. Kill Devil Hills and Charleston in north and south respectively. Held across 2 venues because we want to see the Hell in a Cell structure. We want to see the Scrap Trap both on the same night, so the best way of doing it, at least according to Fred, is to hold the venue, or hold the event across 2 venues and have 5 matches in each. Lots of violence to unfold in Season 4 as we will kick it off there. And rumour has it there's been a heavy recruitment drive by Fred. He's been scouring the independents, both international and abroad. Of course, we're a Kiwi-based company here in Auckland, New Zealand. The Colossal CM operates from, but got a lot of international flavour. Of course, 2 Atlanta Georgians right here, whilst facing off against a pair of Frenchmen. La Salute the bastards. Not even the only Frenchies we have here. Got a highly varied nationality base in CCW. Got Jamaicans, Frenchmen, Americans, Canadians, Japanese, Mexicano, Argentinians, I believe. Lots of British folk as well. And oh, Blake tried to take it to Jacques Maury, but he just ignored him. Off the ropes. Big elbow drop. Going for the end here, and leg hooked. Oh my lord, he tried to put him down with that short arm clothesline. Distracting Jacques Maury just long enough. Was Blake Bishop after breaking the pin. Hopefully Caleb Adams can fight free. But oh, sent bouncing face first in the corner. Lariat on the outside, and Jacques Maury doing the same thing. Happened in one of the matches on ATWE Live. There it is. This is how it's stuff like the Fred Fulgore just stands on ringside doing nothing. It happened on ATWE Live, that one of the live streams yesterday. And that's why I suspect 2K is purposely gone back and done some enshittification, because that never happened before 2K26 was imminent. 26 has officially released, has been for 4 days now here in New Zealand, 3.5 for most other places in the world, but that's why I strongly suspect they've come along and fucked with the codes a little bit, because that shit never happened before. But now that there's a new game to play, it's happening? I might be a crackpot conspiracy theorist on that front, but Colossal putting away Blake Bishop Caleb Adams. Eight victories for Fred Fulgore, whereas his tag partner in La Salou. You got caught by auto mod again, didn't you? Yeah, 1 second, just trying to find Job Mori. Okay, I'll just search for Job, because I didn't find him easy. But main event time now. And what a main event this ought to be. Singles competition between two company owners, actually. As Joseph Anarchy will have Darren Murphy in his corner, but overwhelming numbers advantage will be going to his opponent. As despite the neck brace, Kirai is ready to fight. Refused the neck brace over an ATWE, but since Fred asked him to, he's like, we took a lot of damage on board that tag title match. If you're gonna fight, please wear a brace. And Key said, sure, fine. Our longest, well, one of our, actually, you know what, he is our longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in terms of active competition. Held it for quite a while in Season 2. Didn't hold it for as long here in Season 3, but certainly our longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing his way down the being accompanied to the ring by Darren Murphy, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 215 pounds, Joseph Anarchy. Now the Anarchist back here in CCW for fight night. Trying to build up some momentum, trying to pick up a victory or two. Himself and Murphy against Stagnation before they challenge for the world tag titles of ATWE at Twitchmania. Stagnation were heavily trying to recruit Joseph Anarchy in the last calendar year, but he refused. He reunited with Veronica Showtime. He's found a new ally in Darren Murphy, and just by happenstance is looking to dethrone Stagnation. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing is opponent, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Stagnation, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 240 pounds. He is one half of the ATWE World Tag Team and CCW World Class Tag Team Champions, the living legend, Kirai Chamorro. 1, 2, 3, 4 championships held by these fighters in orange and black. The Conqueror's crown as well on the head of Sotelo. If Kayla Turner had her entry order changed in the Women's Rumble, she had to enter 20 instead of Junvia Tatuya, then she very well may still be the ATW Women's World Champion, and all of the world gold would have been held by these 4. From ATWE at least, but they're still all champions. Double champs in Fred and Key. For a brief period of time, all 4 of these people have been double champs in their current reigns. Kayla was double champ, Women's First Blood, and ATW Women's World Champ same time. Fred and Key currently dual World Tag Champs, World Class for here in CCW, World Tag Team of ATWE. And Sotelo for a brief period of time held both the ATW World. Oh no, excuse me. He wasn't a dual champ. That was a mismemory by me, but he won the Conqueror's crown the same night he won the Marsh Mayhem Championship. He did lose it back to last night on the following live, but he went on to win the World Championship from Tara, all whilst in his tracksuit nonetheless. This here starting off the strength of Kirai not being hindered too much by the neck brace, but granted, Joseph Anarchy hasn't gotten anything in just yet, so it's been one trying to put away the Anarchist as quick as possible. It's the living legend springboard moonsault, but Anarchy rolls out of the way, grabs him by the neck. To the outside punch to the neck, and he's not going to take it easy on the neck of Key. Springboard Harakarana. Off the ropes. Drop kick. And Fred just talking shit in his ears. Sotelo applauds what Key is doing. Kayla Turner now getting in on it as well. She actually holds a victory over Joseph Anarchy, which is why she was involved in the World Championship scene whilst he was the champ. Face bounce off the turnbuckle bad, and now monkey flip out the corner. Double springboard, forearm crossbody combo. 1 kick out, and you could see just how desperate he was there for their victory. Lifting him up by the neck. Freshman driver. Oh god, you can see the way Key came up clutching. Triple spring moonsault. And pulling himself up with the ropes. Oh, flying off the apron, but accidentally landed on Darren Murphy. I don't think Anarchy intended for that. Like, you good? Okay, sweet. Flying now. Oh, DDT on the concrete. Oh, there, Lord. Really going after that neck. Stomp the arm. Lariat. Oh, God. Joseph Anarchy not afraid to make the neck the focal point of his offense here against Key. Of course, this is just the lead-in to Twitchamania. And back into the ring, Anarchy gets off the ropes. Oh god, Anarchy! 1, 2, 3! Perhaps unsurprisingly, considering the damage that Key walked in with, Joseph Anarchy able to put down the living legend. Key dominated the first half of that match. Yeah, I mean, not sure if you saw it, but the last time you competed here, you were pile driven on the concrete on the outside. And Joseph Anarchy, unafraid to take advantage, winning the main event here tonight. CCW Titans episode 61 comes to a close. The Anarchist stands tall. We'll catch you next time.